Our next mobilization is to make sure that we actually get reconciliation through. Let's not think that just because Senator Sanders put something out and the 50 senators that voted for it to have a discussion, and I had a great live stream with Senator Sanders where we talked about all of the things that are in this bill and should be passed. End of fossil fuel subsidies, free community college, Medicare having dental, vision, and hearing, finally, expanding benefits, childcare for every American. Yes, we should pass all of these things, but let's not think that there are not going to be people who want to take an axe to the reconciliation bill, who want to cut all of the hard things that we've worked for in that bill. We need to mobilize to make this legislation the most progressive piece of legislation that we have ever passed in the last 30 years. We need to do this as a down payment on the future of the progressive agenda. Because if we get this in for a few years, 5 years, 6 years, these programs, it will be very hard for the Republicans to cut it afterwards. You know why it's hard for them to cut it? Because our policies are actually popular with the American people. That's why, have you noticed when we pass things, they always say, oh, well, what if the Republicans don't have the filibuster? Will they repeal it? And I say no, because they don't. Because guess what? The policies after we pass them tend to be popular. So even if we authorize it for a few years, it becomes very difficult for the Republicans to then repeal it. That's why we need to use this moment as a down payment. There's a lot more we need as a progressive movement. We need Medicare for all. We need free public college and vocational education. We need a $15 minimum wage. There's a lot that's not in this reconciliation bill. But at least let's get the fundamentals of the reconciliation bill. At least let's say we ought not to be incentivizing big oil to continue to pollute and actually have a level playing field so that electric vehicles have a chance. At least let's say that mothers who are concerned with their kids should have childcare options so they can return to the workforce. And at least let's say that our seniors shouldn't have to go bankrupt or not have enough money so that they can get their teeth cleaned, so that they can get eyeglasses, so that they can get hearing aids. I mean, these are things we've been fighting on for years, that the senator has been fighting on for his whole life. And we have a moment to finally deliver.